Hello, dear audience. This is Estamala, your firstly and successful global educator, uh, SDG and technology enthusiast from Malaysia, who's not only focused on her life, but also the life of desire to see others excel in their lives by offering quality education for all. Dear respected um, Their respected precious audience, esteemed academician, and the dedicated project team of Elegant Empire Education welcomes you to the Real Talk with Experts. I'm gladly greeting and welcoming you to another episode on Educational Forum. We are privileged to have Professor Dr. Rania Lampu uh, with us today. Our host for this forum, Dr. Rania from Greece, and we will explore transformative strategies that empowers communities through knowledge. Together, let us engage in insightful discussion that inspires action and foster collaboration for a sustainable future. And with our honorable, respected panelists, Dr. Gloria Ifeyinwa Ayogu from Nigeria. Congratulations, Dr. Gloria, and welcome you to this um, uh, program. Thank you for joining us in this
Thank
vital
you.
conversation. Dr. Rania, the floor is yours.
Yes.
Welcome, Dr. Gloria. Sorry,
Thank you very much.
yeah.
Warm greetings, dear audience around the world, parents, educators, and students. Welcome to the Real Talk with Experts, hosted by me, Professor Anya Lampu, and Professor Dr. Estera. I'm Rania Lampu. I'm a STEM instructor and researcher. I'm an advisor at Elegant Empire Education. I'm working at the Greek Ministry of Education. And welcome again to our education lifestyle journey towards 2030. After a brief pause, Elegant Empire Education is excited to announce its return with renewed strength and dedication to providing quality education for all, with a mission to offer inclusive, accessible, and diverse educational opportunities. We are eager to continue inspiring, educating, and empowering learners from all walks of life with innovative new sessions. Our idealistic and visionary founder, Ambassador Professor Esther Mala, focuses on upholding a quality education that develops individuals from all backgrounds to their potential, which ignites curiosity, enriches knowledge, and nurtures personal and professional growth. Her vision matches with the vision and mission of Elegant Empire Education as it curates a diverse range of online summits, workshops, webinars, and training sessions led by experts and outstanding leaders from various fields. Elegant Empire Education creates an inclusive, supportive environment by harvesting the power of technology and innovation. And through this platform, we aim to collaboratively organize educational events that will enhance knowledge dissemination, skill development, and fostering a lifelong learning global community. Our session today is dedicated to the topic integrating life skills education into core curricula because in an increasingly complex and rapidly changing world, life skills education is becoming an essential part of preparing students for the future. Traditional education systems have long focused on academic subjects, but of course today students need more than academic knowledge to thrive. So the demand for life skills is growing. Educators are recognizing the importance of integrating these skills into the core curricula. And of course, the future of education also going to see involves how to create holistic learning experiences that balance academic knowledge with the development of life skills, ensuring this way that students are well equipped to navigate both personal and professional challenges. We're very privileged to have with us today a very special global educator, an English language teacher from Nigeria, Dr. Gloria Ayogu, very nice person also and a very good friend. She is the founder and CEO of Ewoko Through Education and Kiddie Press Club. And welcome, Dr. Gloria.
Yeah, she got disconnected. We'll wait for her to join. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's great.
I think most of our audience know that, even our friends, they know that Nigeria, we always have connection pro issues. So we got to be patient a bit, at least we got started.
Academic subjects. And
So, Dr. Rania, maybe you can just talk while waiting for her to come talk about the topic we are talking today. Maybe.
Yes,
Or you,
yes, as
well,
already said, that the future of education lies in how we should involve holistic learning experiences. So life skills are most critical for students in this rapidly changing world. This has to do with how we face new global challenges, technological advancements, changing job markets, evolving social dynamics, and life skills definitely help students to build resilience and cope with stress and adversity, which is a very, very important part of the everyday life of students. How to develop critical thinking, decision making abilities, how to foster emotional intelligence to improve relationships and manage emotions, and of course, how to enhance communication skills for effective collaboration and leadership. So,
yeah, welcome back, Dr. Gloria.
thank you very much. Sorry for that.
yes, welcome. So, Dr. Glory, we start with my first question. Which life skills are most critical for students in today's rapidly changing world?
Thank you very much for that question. Yeah, I'm going to start with in Nigeria, where rapid socio-economic and technological challenges create unique challenges. The most critical life skills for students include digital literacy, which increasing reliance on technology, students must understand the use and use technology's tools to remain competitive.
Okay, I think it's
Oh,
an
I'm
issue.
so sorry. We are again
Yes,
having connection issue. We actually, this is the problem. We have fantastic speakers from Nigeria, actually, very good
yes,
educators. Yeah, but we always have this problem. I think almost all the platforms, whoever do these online sessions, they know that it's just a common thing which happens. Um, so this means still a lot of country have to work on their internet infrastructure because as we
yes.
are growing, we're getting more advanced in education, IT technology, and everything. So infrastructure we still have to upgrade. In many countries, they can't afford it. So it's definitely
Yes.
going to hamper the progress of the students and the education system on the whole. So, Dr. Rania, the future of learning in integrating life skill education, into core curricula. So can you just share a little bit about the life skills examples while waiting for her to connect? Or anything if you want to share.
Yes.
So
Actually,
like now,
yes,
she's
yes,
coming back. She's coming back.
I'm very
Okay,
sorry
okay,
about
okay,
this. I'm
okay.
having
Don't
some
worry,
network
don't worry,
challenges.
don't worry, don't worry. We understand. Please carry on. Please carry on.
Thank you. Okay, so lastly, we have civic responsibility. So as future leaders, students must learn to engage in ethical decision making and active citizenship to contribute positively to their nation development. Thank you very much.
thank you so much, Gloria. And I love what you said about ethical and responsible citizens. You know that nowadays students graduate from the school and they don't know basic things. They don't know how to vote. They don't know about credits, about loans. So problems, issues that they're going to face in the daily life later. That's why I think it's important life skills to be integrated early in the classroom. Um, so what are actually, how do life skills complement traditional academic learning? How we can combine the teaching of life skills with traditional academic learning?
Nice question. Thank you very much for that. So, life skills provide the practical applications to knowledge acquired through academic learning. For example, we have collaboration. Subjects like physics or economics teach concepts, but life skills enable teamwork during group projects and research. Then we have critical thinking. While traditional curricula focus on rote memorization, life skill encourages students to analyze, synthesize, and evaluate information critically to solve real world problems. Then we have creativity. Integrating creativity into STEM subject can help students innovate solutions for challenges such as energy crisis. And lastly, we have time management. Academic rigor combined with life skills like time management ensures students can prioritize tasks effectively, preparing them for professional and personal success. Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah, before
definitely.
we continue. Yeah, before we continue, sorry to interrupt,
It's okay.
Dr. Rania. Dear audience, we would like we are proudly announcing who is our Dr. Gloria actually is. She is the founder of AWTE, a Walk Through Education, and Kiddie Press Club Nigeria. Okay, she has her sessions um, every week, is it, or every day?
No, every week, twice a week.
Twice a week. So you can view her YouTube, you know, and the Facebook and all that. So you can also join very interesting sessions. Yeah, please continue, Dr. Rania.
Thank you
Yes,
very
and
much.
you mentioned about time management, and of course, it's about improving self-management in general, organization skills. And after the COVID pandemic, we have seen also how it's important to foster adaptability. Equip students with lifelong learning abilities to stay relevant in the rapidly changing world. Adaptability, flexibility is also very important. How to build resilience and coping mechanism, because we know that difficult subject or exams push students to develop, health issues. And so we need also to help them deal with stress and help them build a coping mechanism. So how does the development of life skills help students transition into the workforce?
Hmm. You know, life skills are the foundations for professional success, particularly in competitive job markets. For example, employability skills. So communication, teamwork, and leadership are necessary for navigating workplace dynamics. Then having entrepreneurship mindset. Skills such as creativity, decision making, and financial literacy empower students to establish businesses, reducing dependence on scarce formal employment opportunities. Then, networking abilities. Strong interpersonal skills enable students to build connections that open doors to mentorship, funding, and collaborative projects. And lastly, adaptability. Employers value individuals who can learn and adapt to new tools and new processes, especially in fields like technology and healthcare. So these skills prepare students to thrive in globalized economy while addressing local workforce challenges. Thank you.
Yes, yes. And if you agree, I think that help students to enhance work ethic and professionalism is something important because a strong work ethic are key to thrive in the workplace. Employers expect employees to demonstrate reliability, punctuality, commitment to high standards. So you mentioned about time management. Students can meet the deadlines and learn to learn about this, how to stay organized, how to handle multiple tasks efficiently. So professionalism, I think, is reflected in students' ability to communicate also respectfully, to handle responsibilities, to maintain a positive attitude towards work. So definitely, as you said, all these things are necessary for a smooth transition in the workplace. And of course, this is related with leadership and initiatives, leadership skills can help students take responsibility for projects, for delegate tasks, and motivate others. Um, so, how
Yeah.
does life skill education promote mental health, as I mentioned before, and well-being among students?
Hmm. I think this is the most crucial aspect of it all because life skills education fosters resilience and emotional balance, which are critical for students' mental health in challenging socioeconomic environments. For instance, stress management, teaching children such as techniques such as mindfulness and can you hear me?
Yes, yes, go ahead.
Yes, yes,
Can you hear
yes.
me?
Please carry on. Yes, yes. Please carry on.
Okay. Okay. So by learning to understand others, students can foster a healthier relationship, reducing and instances like bullying and social isolation. Then self-awareness, which is very crucial. Encouraging students to identify and express their emotions helps them to build self-confidence and positive self-image. Then lastly, supporting network. Skills like effective communication enable students to seek help when needed, reducing the stigma around mental health by promoting this aspect. Life skills education nurtures students' emotional resilience, leading to a healthier school environment, not just for the students alone, but for the entire community in school.
Yes, definitely. I like what you said about mindfulness, and do not forget about the importance of emotional intelligence. Life skills such as self-awareness teach students to understand their emotional triggers and reactions.
I don't think I
Uh,
can hear you.
Emotional regulation, talking about emotional intelligence and how emotional regulation and self-awareness can help the students manage the negative emotions like anger or anxiety, how to develop empathy. So how to improve stress management in general, how to enhance self-esteem and confidence, how to foster, as you said, healthy relationship and social skills through mindfulness, self-care, and all these things mean that we need to help students to develop a growth mindset.
Yes.
Um,
Not only
mhm.
mindset there, like I do agree with what both of you have shared. Okay,
Hello?
the life skill, especially, yeah, yeah, we can hear you. So, especially for the students who are leaving the high school, maybe their final year, we have to include this subject of work ethics.
Can you
work
hear?
life balance.
I can't hear anything. I don't know if you can hear me.
But I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you, Dr. Gloria. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes. Well,
Uh, can you hear me, Dr. Gloria? What a waste. Such an interesting sharing.
yes.
So because okay, while waiting for her, you see why it is very essential for even the high school student. Just before they leave the high school, they have to know about work-life balance, the skills they require at work, and all this. Because you see, even university graduates, they don't know what is an organization when they start to work. They only know what they have studied. They mastered. I see many of them. They have mastered. They have mastered. They have PhD. Okay, they have done in certain subjects, and they are very good at it. But they don't know what is organization, work ethic. They don't know what is an organization. How does the organization works? This is what I discovered personally. This is my personal experience. Okay, so even more for the school students, when they freshly graduate from school, high school or university, they are not aware of what are the skills required by the future employer at workplace. What is work life balance and all that. I cannot connect her. A device cannot. Okay, I'm adding. She's coming back. I think we can ask another one question or one, and we can
Yes.
close the session because the connection is very bad, poor connection.
Okay, and let's also mention about the challenges. I mean, is it this really feasible in the classroom? I mean, there is a
Yeah,
curriculum overload. Teachers already feel pressure to cover
yes,
extensive academic
exactly.
content.
Yeah, the
So
challenge.
adding life skills education may seem overwhelming. About assessment difficulties, how to evaluate life skills is another big issue because life skills are quite qualitative, not quantitative, difficult to measure. And of course, a teacher training because many educators have a good grasp of their academic subject, but
So,
they're not
so
good.
what they can do, Dr. Rania, like try to work out some activities or workshops, like like for
Yes,
the law students, they have a mock court. What they call it, moot, is it? So they have a court, like a mock court, that where they go in and practice, like how they activities or workshops, like like for the law students in court. Okay, how do both parties argue their cases in court, present their cases and all that. So, what universities, schools can do is that set up a workshop or like, and some activities where they can put what they learn into practice.
definitely, it's about project-based learning. This is the most important because students work on real life, real world problems in collaborative
Yeah,
settings, integrating skills like teamwork, critical thinking, problem solving. Second strategy is interdisciplinary approach because by blending academic subject with life skills instruction, educators can create a more holistic learning experience. The
yes.
social emotional programs, which focus on developing emotional intelligence, self-regulation, interpersonal skills, the role-playing simulation, especially in primary education. And in general, the role, what Dr. Gloria said about the role of technology. The role of technology in life skills education is very important. So we have so many digital tools, so many online platforms, which offer now new opportunities for integrating life skills into education. So I think we can leverage all these strategies in order to prepare students for future workforce.
Yeah, now many I think countries are focusing on Tibet, yeah, where they emphasize more on skill. Yeah. So I think we have to welcome this initiative.
Yes.
Yeah. So mm,
Vocational education actually was considered for many years as the Cinderella, the poor Cinderella in education. As the second choice, as not so much, prestigious as the formal academic, career pathway. But I think nowadays it's something, the status of technical vocational education is being upgraded all around the world, in Greece, in my country also, because of this potential to help students be prepared for the workforce and the real world.
Yeah, I think Dr. Rania, you can ask the number 5 question, and we
Yes.
can conclude the
Yes. What
session.
are the strategies, Dr. Gloria, in order to teach what are the most effective strategies to teach life skills in the classroom?
Okay, to effectively teach life skills, educators in Nigeria adopt the following strategies. They role playing, debate, and simulating help, which helps students practice life skills in real life context. For instance, a mock business pitch competition in the classroom can teach entrepreneurship and teamwork to the students. Then we have the project-based learning, which many people use this centered projects, such as creating solutions for local waste management. They can even create their own project, like fostering critical thinking and collaboration. You ask the students to just come up with any idea of their choice. Then that's where mentorship program comes in. You pairing students with mentors from various industries, provide guidance and real world insights. So a situation whereby you want to introduce things like environmental issues, you can invite an environmentalist to mentor the student on how to go about it. Then integration into subjects. So embedding life skills into core subjects such as ensures, example, teaching financial literacy during mathematics. When you're teaching additions and subtractions, you can chip in things that has to do with financial literacy. Then we also have conflict resolutions in social studies, and also bringing it in English passages and comprehension. And next is interactive workshops, sessions focused on emotional intelligence, communication, and leadership provide hands-on learning experiences for the students, which enlarges their thinking faculty and makes them uh, uh, brings out the creativity in them. And lastly, use the use of technology, leveraging digital tools such as educational apps and online courses ensure students develop digital literacy alongside other skills in the classroom. So we don't just rely only on what the students are learning in the classroom. You can chip in ideas from other fields, bring in experts that will expatiate and also mentor them on that aspect. With that, the students will have diverse knowledge in different fields. Thank you very much for that.
Wonderful, wonderful. Mentorship that you said, and
Thank you.
how to, for example, invite a guest experts on various fields, mental health professionals, financial experts. But now I think the most difficult part here, Dr. Gloria, is the evaluation, the assessment. How we can assess, how we can evaluate the development of life skills, because it's something that's qualitative, not quantitative. So how we can measure the development and the progress.
Are you muted, Dr. Gloria? I think connection issue, yeah?
Skills will more than don't self their mistakes. Can you hear me? Oh,
Now we can hear you.
can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So I was talking about self-assessment. encouraging students to reflect on their strengths and areas for improvement, which fosters self-awareness. It helps them to, find out those mistakes by themselves. Peer feedback can reveal how well students collaborate, communicate, and lead within group settings. Then portfolios, which is maintaining portfolios of projects, journals, and achievements, allows students to track progress over time. Then observation checklist. Teachers can evaluate students' behavior during activities such as teamwork or group projects or problem solving during challenges, not waiting for the normal routine time, maybe at the end of every examination every assessment you evaluate a child. Scenario-based assessment or creating a budget allows them to demonstrate practical applications to life skills. So when you open that okay, I need to add something. Rubrics using clear critical criteria to evaluate skills like communications, thinking, and adaptability ensures transparency and consistency. So by employing these methods, educators can capture the nuanced growth of life skills while tailoring support to individual students that needs that support. So in this situation, you are able to identify each child's strengths and their lapses. Because if you're doing the group or waiting for the end of the session or end of a end of session examination, which is the traditional method, you are missing it out because you miss out the areas where you're supposed to chip in. Because if you are doing this step by step evaluation, daily evaluation, on the go evaluation, you'll be able to track each child's strength, each child's challenges, and tackle it at the moment. But a situation whereby we wait for the traditional method, that means sometimes teachers are humans too, you will forget. So that is why this method is very important, is very crucial.
Yeah, it'll be too much pressure
Scenario
for the
based
students as
assessment, immediate assessment.
well. Yeah, immediate
Thank you.
assessment. Yeah, that's what you're saying. Fantastic.
Yes,
Very good idea.
and definitely what's said about the self-assessment and self-reflection, the peer feedback.
Pardon?
Yes, we try to comment here that what the wonderful insights that you have shared about
Okay.
self-assessment and peer,
So
peer
can we
feedback.
repeat it? What are the method or ways we can use to measure the skills? Can you repeat, because we had disconnection and all that? Just
Yes,
in
yes.
point form. Yeah. So our audience.
Self-reflection, of course, by using the
Yes.
variety of methods such as rubrics, the portfolios,
Okay.
role playing.
The key
Yes.
we have portfolios, we have observations checklists, then
Ah,
scenario-based assessments, and lastly the rubrics.
yeah. Okay. That's good. Thank you. Insightful sharing. Amazing, Dr.
Thank you.
Gloria. Actually, we
Thank
only
you very
had
much.
this problem connection. Otherwise, wonderful sharing. Wonderful sharing. It's so, I think it's
Sorry
very
about
enlightening.
that.
No, no, it's nobody's fault. It's nobody's fault.
Thank you for your understanding.
So, Dr. Rania, you can sum up and close the session.
Yes.
Thank you,
Okay.
Dr. Gloria. Thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you
us
very
today.
much.
Thank you,
It's my
Dr. Gloria
pleasure.
and Dr. Esther and participants. It's my honor to give the closing remarks to the Forum Real Talk with Experts. What a joy to organize this forum online and be able to welcome experts and dignitaries in the field of education, which is a good sign to collaborate together to enhance the education system globally. I would strongly emphasize that the slogan called Education for All accomplishes the mission and vision of elegant higher education. Thank you so much, Dr. Gloria from Nigeria, for highlighting how it's important to integrate life skills into the core curriculum. Because as we move forward, the world where adaptability, creativity, and collaboration are just as important as technical expertise, integrating life skills into core curricula will ensure that students are prepared to face the challenges and opportunities of the 21st century. So educators, policymakers, and schools must work together in order to create an environment where life skills are valued and nurtured alongside traditional academic subjects. And this shift will lead to a more holistic education system, one system that equips students not only with the knowledge they need, but also the skills to thrive in a complex, ever-changing world. So thank you very much. Heart of gratitude I would address to the brilliant audience, to the teachers and parents, to the students who made it here today with us out of your busy schedule. Before I let you go, let us give a big thank you to Ambassador Professor Mala, the brain and the heart of Al education. So see you next week with another interesting topic.
That interesting topic and another amazing panelist. Okay, congratulations again, Dr. Gloria. Have a wonderful weekend. Yeah, and a memorable weekend too. Thank you.